So in the previous video, we produced the diagram that you see in front of you. So we said that for a varied range of quantity, our costs are going to change. If we produce zero, we'll have zero variable costs because we put no ingredients into our products because we haven't made any products. But we'll just have to pay our fixed costs. So these are things we can't avoid, like we have to pay rent or insurance or the salary for our supervisors. As we start making more and more goods, we start adding more and more ingredients. So the cost goes up, and that slope is in direct proportion to the slope of our variable cost. So it follows that line. So if we produce 2,000 more goods, we'll put in the ingredients for 2,000 goods. If we put in 4,000 goods, so we start moving to a quantity of 4,000, well then we'll have the ingredients for 4,000 goods. So that's how our costs are going up. So at any range of production, we'll have the fixed cost element, which are always going to be the same, plus the variable cost, and the amount it changes is by the variable cost. So if I just turn this into some numbers and some formulas that we'll be able to work out or use later on. When we start talking about our total cost, so the amount that we're going to spend on total cost, we're going to have our variable cost. So this is the variable cost per unit. So this is the amount of ingredients per unit. So for example, if I'm making a chair, I'm going to put in, let's say, 10 kilos of, let's say, steel and 5 kilos of wood, whatever. That's the cost of those things for every unit we're going to make. And we multiply that by the quantity that we're going to make. So that gives us our variable cost element. And then we'll add to that our fixed cost. Okay, so the fixed cost is one large amount that we'll have to pay for rent or anything else like that. Our revenue then, this is the money that we get coming in, sales revenue. So sales revenue is the sales price, which in future we're just going to call SP. I'm going to multiply that by the quantity that we sell. And then from those two, we can mix those two together to work out our overall profit. And that is something that we'll come back to again. So from that then, we're going to have to start thinking about, well, how much are we going to be charging for our goods?